Just hold on. Alright, it's showing you fixing it.
Alright, is that good? Can you work with that?
Okay, hold on, it's bouncing. Why is it? You can see here, it's like bouncing.
49
now it
in the house. Woo!
Definitely.
Somebody's here. Got 3 people here.
I know, but I'm trying.
I know we're trying.
I'm trying to set up, you guys. Just be patient with us. I'm trying to get it here. Okay, is that it now? Everything's good?
I think that's got it.
Okay. Whew.
And I don't think you need the board.
All right. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to get this to go down. Jeez.
What's up?
It was the volume. I'm trying to see what's going on here because I don't know what they can see the way you set this up. Alright. Hey everybody, this is Shirlene with
Scrapcraftastic.com.
And today we are coming to you on behalf of LDCC, Little Deb's Creative Crew, on their Saturday art block. And yeah, we're having setup issues. I've got a sore tooth, but we're gonna push through. Do you need to change this? I mean, this doesn't even look straight, but if it works, I just need the people to be able to see. No, you changing it. That's not what I needed you to do.
What do you need straight? Talk to me, Pay.
Just go ahead and tighten that up for you. Cause everything to come crashing down here. Okay, so now you're gonna see. I guess they can see me now. Anyway, if you guys were here 2 weeks ago when I did art block, first of all, hi to everyone. Is that Bobby? Hey Bobby, it's good to see you. Please pardon my setup issues here. 2 weeks ago we did this book, and I am going to share that with you, the finished product, in just a moment. Give me just a second. I'm a little bit early, and I just want to get stuff done. Okay. Alright, so we did this book. I want to show you guys how I finished it. So I did some lace over here and some lace over here, a little place to journal. And remember we did the pockets? So I have some coloring cards in the pockets. Then the next page, I have a pocket here with some tags and a little lace flower up here. Then another journaling spot and another flower. In this pocket is another coloring, what's upside down? Another coloring card. Then on this page, we did a side pocket, another journaling spot, another side pocket with a flower, and an up arrow here, and another coloring card, and then on this page we have a pocket with a tag and a bird sticker, and then we did some lace on this side and a journaling spot and another color card. And these are all faith-based coloring cards. So that goes in that pocket. And then on this page was kind of hard because you see I put a sticker here and it almost blended right into it. And then we have another sticker here.
Bring it back a little towards you.
And then we have a place to write and a flower. And then this last page is another tag for journaling, a sticker, and then on this page here I just have a flower, and that's the end of the book. So she came out nice, and Miss Jamila has laid claim to it, so she will be receiving it. Okay, now today we're going to talk about paper clips. We have this one, paperclip art. We have this style.
Bring it back towards you. Because that first one you laid out is not visible at all.
Well, that's what I was asking you where my mark was. You didn't tell me because I don't know what they can see and what they can't see. Jesus.
There you go, babe.
I got it. I got my phone. Alright. Give me just a second. Okay, so this one is a wrapped paper clip, and it's a big one like these, the 4-inch paper clips, and I got these from BB Crafts. Okay, there's like 80 of them for some money, not a lot. So that was what I used this one, and you can see it's wrapped. And then what you can do with this is you can put it on a keychain, you can put a dangle on it, you can put a clip on it, whatever you want to do. This one I use some, I can't reach it, some burlap ribbon that I got on clearance. I got it at Michael's, this one here. Some Christmas burlap that was marked down. And look at all of this I got left in here. So I really need to use it up. And I bought that like a year ago. So I used that on this, wrapped around, and it's wired. And then I wrapped the lace around the middle. There's a leaf, a little lace heart, and then it says True Friend on there. So we have that one. Then this one is called the Hidden Paper Clip, because you can only see that one there. And let me show you how that goes. I don't know if you guys can see me. You just put it on where you're going to put it, and there you have the hidden. And this was inspired from Scrapcraftastic on YouTube. Say that 3 times. Scrapcraftastic is her name. And it's called the Hidden Paper Clip. So I have that one, and the sticker on here says, all I need today is a little coffee and a lot of Jesus. So there's that one. And this one, you can see how this one is made. It's the one where you wrap it around the bottom. There's a sticker on here and a flower, and I can show you how this one goes from the. Now you got to decide which side you want it to go from. I made mine from the right side, but some people make them from the left side too. So you can see how that goes. So we are going to make these today. Well, I'm going to show you how to make these today. And I think I'm going to start with this one first, the wraparound. Okay. So the first thing you're going to need, of course, is your paper clip. And you can find them anywhere. Any of the stores would have them. I have 2 here that I'll be making. I found a black one in the. I found a black one in that pack from BB Crafts, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I got some vintage paper because I do have to do some steampunk stuff. So this will be nice. And then this one I figure is going to be shabby chic. Now, the first thing I want to tell you is if you want to use cardstock or material, you want to make sure you use the right glue. So if you're using material, you want to use like Fabri-Tac or something like that. You don't need a lot, but you want to use that because what you don't want is for your thing to slide off of your paper clip. Okay, paper, I chose paper because paper, you know, is easier to work with. So this is what you have to do. And you guys that don't know, I'm bed bound, so I'm working from bed. So I'm trying to show you this as best I can. You always want to work with the long side of your paper clip, not the side that runs out. I guess is the best way to put it. So we will be wrapping this around. Now I'm looking at how this is because I really want that key to show up. So I'm going to stick it in here. Can you guys see me? Can they see me?
So far, yes.
Okay, I'm going to stick it in here, just one little piece of it, and wrap it around that long, see, it's wrapped around the long one, not the one that runs out. Okay, now, first of all, you want to know the size. This is a 4-inch paper clip, so I did a 2.5-inch width on my wraparound paper. Okay, and I checked it and it worked just fine. I think a 2-inch would have been a little too little. You know, it depends on how much paper clip you want to expose and how much you plan to do with it. Okay, so I'll move this one out the way. I'm trying to stay in view because I'm kind of this way over here somewhere. So I'm going to get the glue. This is just art glitter glue. And I'm going to get right up under that paper clip because I want the paper to...
I need to adjust a little bit.
What? For real?
Yes, for real. It has shifted down.
Tight. If you got it tight, and it shouldn't be shifting.
I do have it tight.
All of them are tight?
Yes. Right there, that's better.
While he's adjusting the camera, I am holding this down because I want this glue to dry. Now I want this thing falling over on me. And it's going to fall, because that's a heavy tablet. It's going to come down some. That's why I was telling you to go up higher on that side. Is it good now? It's good now. Who was all in here? Just Bobby? Oh,
Jamila's in.
And Jamila. You're supposed to be narrating.
I am.
Well, you didn't even tell me who was in here.
You have, right now, me, Joni, and Jamila.
Joni? Okay. Alright, so that's glued down. I used a wet glue. Now when you wrap this, you don't go backwards. You see this part here? You got your... So we're just gonna... I have to turn it so I can see. We're just gonna fold it. And you want to keep your paper straight while you're wrapping. This is my first time doing one with paper, so you want to keep it, is it taut? Is that the word?
Yes.
You want to keep it taut, so. And it will try and see, this is trying to run from me already. I'm not even in the mood to argue. Not today. Okay. See, I wanted to get some of that. There's more of it on this side, so I think what I'm going to do is cut this. You want to try and go around at least twice. So I'm going to cut this a little bit. So this is the back. Because I really wanted that,
shaft
the
of
key. I really wanted the key. Yeah, if you let me speak, I can get that done. Alright, so now I'm going to glue this down. And once you do that, after that, it's all up to you what you want to do. It's all up to you. You can decorate it however you want. I'll let that sit there and dry. I have more. Sometimes it's hard to keep the top and bottom equal, but that's okay because I can put a dangle down here, or I can hang. I'll probably be hanging some what do they call them, cogs, the metal pieces for steampunk.
Gears, cogs,
gears,
brackets.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna have gears hanging off of there, so that'll take up some of that gap on there. Okay. So while that one's drying, we'll do that again with the pink and the white this time, because, and if you're using paper that has a design or something on there, make sure you get it the right way that it doesn't end up upside down on you. So because this is how I want my paper to go, I'm going to make sure that I wrap it around that long one that doesn't end on the outside. Make sure it's in the right spot so you can see. It's not on this one because you don't want it to slide off. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put some glue on there. I glue it right up to the paper clip because you want the paper clip. Now some people use hot glue, and that's fine, but hot glue will let go on you after a while. Unless I've had a chance to use the Gorilla hot glue that's supposed to be better, but we'll see. I'm still testing to see if a month later my stuff doesn't fall apart. So you give the glue a second to set up. This one, we're going to decorate this one. I'll probably do the shabby chic because I have more shabby chic stuff around me at the moment. Now you can do this with the smaller paper clips, but what you're going to want to do is you know, you're gonna have to count. You're gonna have to measure. If you have to, and this is supposed to be like a large paper clip, I think. The kind that you get at the Dollar Tree. So you have to measure how wide your paper is. Probably going to be like 1/2 inch to 3/4, and you can wrap it around, and you can do that with the little ones too. I don't want you to think that you only have to have the big ones, because you don't. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead, and you want, remember before I said you want to just turn it and wrap it, and try and keep it straight and lined up with, and it has to be a little taut, otherwise it'll come apart. It is paper. Now I only glue one time, in the 2 times, in the beginning and in the end. If you feel like you want to put some glue in the middle while you're wrapping it around, you can do that too for a little more stability. And you don't have to use wet glue. You can use double-sided glue, double-sided tape like score tape or red line tape or whatever. You can even use a runner, as long as whatever you're using is strong enough to stay.
How you doing, Jerry? Welcome aboard.
Oh, where'd my phone go? Hi. What do you mean, okay? What does she mean, okay?
Because I said welcome aboard.
Oh. Okay, so Now we have our two that we wrapped around. And what I'm going to do is decorate one of them with you. So I think I'm going to leave this one because I got a mind to do the steampunk. This one we're going to do shabby chic. So you know with shabby chic you need some lace or some pretty flowers or something. What I like about these is you can go all out, right? The other ones you're going to want to kind of stay fairly flat because you'll be using them in a book or something like this. These are more artist type. So I have some flowers I had cut out over here. Give me just a second to reach for my stuff. Hello, hello. I didn't even see who's in here. Hey, Miss Jamila, don't. I got it, Bob. Thank you. We have to talk about what I meant by moderate. All right, where'd my flowers go? Okay, so what you want to do too with these is you can use up your scraps. Definitely use up your scraps. So I have a piece of lace here that I'm going to put down on here. And I think I want to, it's got a little scallop to it. So I think I just want to put it near the bottom here. Okay. I'm going to use my score tape because I know my score tape will hold my lace good. So I have my score tape. This is the 1/2 inch, I think. And what I'm going to do is wrap it around here. I always peel off more than I need. That's just me. You can see there's more there than I need. All I do is just flip it back. And it just lets me know that I got a good covering. And then I'm going to put my lace on there. Make sure I'm putting it right. Sometimes it's hard to tell which side is the right side with these laces. Okay. And there she is. She's got lace on her now. Got a little lace skirt. Now, I want to put a flower up here. And I have some flowers that I cut out that have run away from me now. So, we'll cut another one. I picked these up from Amazon. YY Crafts. And I'm going to see if this will be too big to put on here. But I think it will. It won't be. Yeah, it's pretty. We need some color though. We're going to have to pop some color in here somewhere. I could do that, or I have this, which is like a flower ribbon. So this is the fun part, trying to figure out what you want to do. Oh, I think I like this. Okay, so we're going to do the flower ribbon. And let me tell you what else I'm going to do. Because I'm going to put some color on here. I don't want to do so much white. I have these two flowers that I cut off the ribbon. See the flower ribbon, flower trim, I guess you could say. And I'm going to keep it simple because we got 2 more designs to do. I'm going to glue these on, and then I'm going to glue pink flowers on top of them. So let me separate. Sorry if I'm out of. I'm going to separate them. So, where's my glue? I've got to put the glue on right on here. I just put it right on the rose, so when I put the rose down, it's right there. It sticks good. I'm using art glitter glue. That's what this is, art glitter glue. A little goes a long way. That's what I like about this glue. Okay. So we got our little roses down. Set this to the side for a second. Because now we gotta go through our bag of goodies. And I think these little pink ones right here would be perfect. They're so pretty. And they're just big enough that it won't overpower what I'm doing. And I don't cut right up to the rose. I leave a little bit of stem on there, and then I just press that down against a hard surface. This way you know your thing is not going to fall apart. Press it down. Okay. Sorry, this tablecloth doesn't like to agree with me. Alright, so now we're going to glue these down like so in the middle of the whites. Have any of you made paper clips before? Where my planner girls at? I'm a planner girl in a planner world. I used to be a big time planner girl. Still am. Just not as crazy as I used to be. At one time I had like 19 planners. But that's because I was doing research. So don't judge me. Stickers and washi. And don't you judge me. Oh, the good old planner days. So now, that is how pretty she is. You could always put some pink. I probably should put a piece of pink ribbon down here.
Everybody's just quietly watching.
Yep. Sorry, you guys. I'm going through my stuff here. Oh, do I have any pink? Oh, see, I have a piece of pink satin ribbon I can put around here. I think that would top it off quite nicely. And then we need a sentiment. You must have your sentiment. So let me just cut off a piece of this ribbon here. I don't need a whole lot. So I have a piece of satin ribbon. Put right around there. And Mr. Bob, would you be so kind to grab my word beads out of the clear container that I usually keep them in?
One moment, please.
And the word beads, the ribbon I get I'm in the Consumers Crafts card kit, monthly card kit subscription, and she always has ribbon in there, and I never use it all, so I don't throw it away. So let me go ahead and glue this ribbon down. Thank you. You want to find a nice word in there for me? I don't know.
What sort of word would you like?
Oh, I'm dripping glue everywhere. Hold on, let me get this ribbon on here.
I got one here that says divine on one side and princess on the other.
We can do princess. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry for a second, and then we'll seal the back. And then we're gonna put our princess word bead on there, just like so. All right. So next one I want to show you is the hidden clip one.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna let that dry. We're gonna move this over to the side. Let that dry. And then I want to show you the hidden clip one. Now, this, I just happened to grab one of my 3x3 cards that I had, and I had this sticker here that says, you know, coffee and a whole lot of Jesus on it, and I put that on there. But if you look, there is a paper clip on the back. So if I had my planner page or my journal, I could just slide it right on there and it would slide just like that. You see? So we are going to figure out how to do this. Alright, so the first thing you will need is the paper you want to work with. And with this one, you really should use a, the normal size paper clip. It's white, so you can't see it. A normal size paper clip versus the Gimondo. Versus the 4-inch size. This is too big to do this. Okay. So what we're going to do is pick up a piece of paper. Now, some people do it with 2 pieces separated. Alright? For me, it's just easy to do it like a card. It's just easier for me. But if you wanted to, you can do 2 separate pieces of paper and then put them together to make your hidden clip. So I have a little card here. I'm going to decorate the front, and of course the back is going to be where my paper clip goes. What I'm going to do is with my hole puncher or crocodile or whatever you have, you're going to cut just a little half hole right there. So I'm going to do that. It might not exactly be on screen. This is my crocodile, which I used earlier, so let me get the paper out of it. I used the upper, the one that says B, that's for the big hole. B for the big hole. Alright, I'm putting it in here. I'm doing just a little notch, like right in the middle. Okay. Alright, so can you see the notch? You see the notch I made? And you're probably going, well, why should she make a notch? Because that is where your paper clip is going to go. So I'm going to stick it in here, right? You have one piece and one on the back, and you fit it right down into that notch. Okay? You see? It fits right down into the notch there. Okay? Now what you want to do is use double stick tape for this, or hot glue or whatever, to make sure that your paper clip stays straight and stays glued down to your item. So I'm just going to take a piece off of here. As I do that, I just guesstimate. Alright, I've guesstimated my piece of score tape. I'm going to put it right down on there. Press it down good. Then I'm going to peel my paper off. I don't know where this piece of hair is. Some people use a tweezers. I happen to have nails, so I'm able to get it. I don't know if you can see. The tape is on there now. I'm not done yet because I need to make sure that this closes down and glues all the way. So now I'm going to take some of my liquid glue or my wet glue, and I'm going to go around. Don't get on the score tape. Okay, so now this is ready to close up and to glue close. So I just glue it, hold it. Let's move back so you guys can see. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Do 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 do. If you're just now joining us or came in a little late, I am making paperclip art. We are being sponsored today by LDCC, Little Dev's Creative Crew Art Block on Saturdays. And you can check out the other artists that have performed today. I'm just waiting for this to dry. You can see now, not only do you have your paper clip on the back, because of that notch, it is hidden. You can't really see it good. You can't see it from the front, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't do that notch and I just did it from up, just from the top of the paper, you would be able to see the metal. But because you do that little half circle notch, now it's hidden. Okay, so now it's inside and it's completely, glue closed. That's why I like it easier to do it like on a little card. But like I said, some people do 2 pieces. Some people do them really big, really long. There's people that will do it as big as a tag. For your junk journals and stuff like that. You can make a little tiny envelope to use. I'm telling you, use up your scraps. This was a scrap. Okay, this was a scrap. I had, in June, I had a challenge that I did for myself to use up a 12 by 12 pad of paper. Mr. Bob participated. He was sent to Joann's to pick out a pad of paper for me. And he came back. He said he wanted to go easy on me, so he got me 30-page pack. And I almost got it all used up between cards and bookmarks and pocket letters and all kinds of stuff I was making.
Oh my.
Yes. So, but then I had leftovers, so I hadn't completely used up the whole pack. Use your scraps. This kind of thing is good for your scraps. So now this has got a little purple to it. Y'all know purple my color. Y'all know purple my color. And I have these right here. They're so pretty to go with them. But because this is going into a planner or journal or something like that, you want to keep your decorations fairly flat. Okay? So, let me pull out show you what I've been using today, and I'm going to keep on using it. So I think if this is big enough, I might use this one right here. Or I might use the eyelashes. Yeah, I like the eyelashes, but first pray. That's what it says on there. So I'm going to use that. And I don't trust these stickers, so I put just a couple of drops of glue on there to make sure that it... Alright. We're going to sit this puppy down. Right here. I'll hold it for a second. This is the cutest little pack with all the Christian sayings on it. Oh, look at this. This one right here is cute with the little like cactus plant, and it says rooted in the Lord. How cool is that? And I love this blessed. I got big plans for this one. So it's like a wood almost. The other one's a foam, but this one's like a wood. Yeah. And then I think I don't have any praying hands. That would be cute to put under there. I use it, use what you have. I have all these, what do they call them? Dollar Tree stickers. See, I got a whole envelope full Dollar Tree stickers here. So, let's see what I can pull out. Ooh, a butterfly. It's kind of dark though. It's not. Yeah, butterfly would be nice, but I don't think that color would look nice with the purple. Let's see. I got too much here. I don't want to take away. I don't want to take away from. I know what I want to do. Bob.
Yes.
I'm trying to think. Where did I see? In my metals container. The one with the handle. I have my pearls in a jar.
It's not away.
The pink and white pearls.
Yes, I know the ones you
I'm just going to put some pearls down here. Not like pearl flatbacks, because I don't want to take away from the message. Hello, hello. If I missed anyone who's come in, welcome, welcome. There we go. Yeah, these right here. these. Move so you can see them. I got these at Michael's. You know, I think they're $10 for a good sized jar of them, a good sized square packet, and they have all sizes in there: small, medium, and large. So I think for this, I'm going to fish out a white one. I think I am going to go large with it. Pink one. And I'll get another pink one. Another pink. What you guys think? You think that looks cool? Remember, it's a paper clip, so I want to keep it somewhat flat. It already has a sentiment. Thank you for the hearts.
That's cute.
It already has a sentiment, so you don't want to go overboard. Thumbs up. All right. Oh, hey, hurt too much. Oh, too much hurt. I'm already giving you a new name. Anyway, I remember
Welcome
you.
aboard.
All right. Let's see what we want to do now. Oh, okay. So for these, I don't want to use the glue because I don't want to be here all day. I got one more to show you. So I'm going to use my skinny tape. I've been doing this for a long time, crafting, so I know about how much to rip off. See, I just put it on the back and peel it off. Gotta have nails though. Gotta have nails. And then put it back down. Yeah, I need to get me a sip or something. My throat's getting dry. This is coming out cute. Oh my goodness. And you can use these in anything. You can make them for pocket letters. If you make a 2x3 one, you can send somebody a happy mail and put a couple of these in there. You can use them for anything. Party invitations. It'd be nice. It'd be a nice favor for a party. I don't know if a wedding, unless you do real, maybe like a picture of the couple and a thank you sticker on the bottom. Stuff like that. You can use a hidden paper. Who can't use a paper clip? We all use paper clips, right? So just so you see how this works, we got our hidden paper clip. Slide that puppy right on there. See? It's sliding right on there. There you go. She's all set. You can put that in your planner, in your junk journal, in your handwritten journal. You can put it in your prayer journal because it says, but first pray. Right? Yep, but first pray. So I think that is so cool. It didn't take long to make, and it still has a lot of room up under here that I'll probably put something like a trim. I have some, what's that pink trim? I don't know where I put it. I have some pink trim I can put under there. I have some of this frilly, that'll overrun it. But you decorate it how you see fit. And then you have a hidden paper clip. The thing is to remember to make your notch. Okay? So we did that one. Let me show you the one I did ahead of time. This was the one I did ahead of time. A whole lot of coffee, or a little bit of coffee and a whole lot of Jesus. And there's my hidden. And this was from a 3x3, so you can make it as big or as small as you want. Most journals and stuff have a page that can accommodate something like that. Okay? And then there's this one. This one is simple. It just hangs off the long end of the paper clip. And I put a sticker on there and a flower. And I did it from the right side here. Did it from the right side so you can see. And that is one that you can put on your page as well. Okay, so I have pulled out some ribbon for you to see that you could also use ribbon to do a wrap around a small one. Like ribbon is wide enough to do that. So let's try that. This is simple. I don't think I need to do a tutorial on this. Everybody knows how to do this. But I wanted to show you the hidden one and the wrapped, because you don't see those every day. So this is just your normal everyday paper clip. And I have some ribbon. Remember I told you I had ribbon left over from my monthly card kit that I get from Crafter's Companion. So I'm going to wrap it around here. And this has quite a bit on here. So what I did is I just went ahead with the indent that was already in the material. Now normally you could use whatever you wanted on here. I'm gonna go ahead and use my I'm gonna use both actually. I'm gonna use the wet glue near the on the paper clip itself, like near the metal, because I want that to really stick down. But then I'm going to use a piece of score tape for the rest of it because we ain't got all night. I'll just put that down there. And I know score tape works on ribbon. I'll try not to move things around too much. Come on. Ah. Sometimes my score tape is pain in the royal tush. There we go. I see why people use tweezers so they don't mess up their nails with this stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this down. I'm not going to worry about this here. It's going to get wrapped anyway. So just to show you that you can use up ribbon pieces you might have left over. All kinds of things. And we did a big wrapped one. If you're just coming in, we did a big wrapped one, which I have to finish put together. Actually, I can just put this on there real quick with some score tape. I'm just giving that ribbon a chance to bond before we start wrapping it. Okay. So now we can just put this on here with, I just used some score tape. I really trust score tape. And then I'll glue down these sides. And then that'll be what we made, the big wraparound one that says Princess. You could even use the wraparound one as a favor. Put a dangle on there, and put a keychain. You can put the words "thank you" on there. Like this one here, the one I did ahead of time. I don't know if you can see. It says "True Friend" right across there. It's real tiny. That's one of them Tim Holtz word things. But then I had put some lace on here, wrapped it with some burlap, put a little leaf, and then put a true friend word on there. So you can use those for anything. And it's an inexpensive way to give somebody a favor from a party or a wedding. And it doesn't take a lot to make them. Okay, so now we're ready to wrap. Remember, we always wrap backwards. I guess you could say it back. I hope you guys can see, because and this is probably way too much ribbon, but I'll go ahead and wrap it. Okay. So I'm going to Sit that there. Oh, see, it totally unwrapped. That's okay, I'll wrap it again. I just wanted to get a piece of score tape. It was probably way too much too. And because I'm wrapping so much on here, I'm just going to go ahead and put some in the middle. Remember we talked about that? If you think you need to make it stronger, you can always put some glue in the middle. You can use hot glue if you want. Alright, so that's not going to totally unravel on me anymore. And since I don't really need that much, I'm just going to go ahead and cut a piece so we can bring this to an end. Especially when you're working with like a satin ribbon or whatever, because you know after a while they'll want to shred, not shred, but fray. Unravel, whatever. They'll try it. So, alright, so I'm just putting a piece of score tape on here to mark the end. Okay, so now we just wrapped a little one, right? You don't have a whole lot of room to play with, so what I'm going to do is use some of that trim that we used earlier. Did I put it back? Where did it go? I have a basket of goodies here. I'm pulling stuff out. Give me just a second. I thought I stuck it back in here. We had the flower ribbon, but I found something else, so we'll use the something else. So I have this little bag of flat flowers here. Oh, and this one looks so pretty. I know it's a whole lot of yellow, but I'm gonna pimp it out in just a second. Look at that. So I'm going to glue that on. And then I have, don't you hate you know you have stuff and then when you go looking for it you can't find it? Oh my word, I had all this stuff sitting right here. I think next time I'm going to put it like all in a basket. See, now I find this when I was looking for it 2 seconds ago. Right? That's how it goes, y'all.
Yeah.
Ain't that Murphy Law thing? I had a little bag of gems here that I wanted to use. That's probably sunk down. They did. There they go. I'm wondering if it's going to be too big, though.
Thing wanted always buried.
Let's see. I want to pimp this out, but... Oh, that just took it to a whole other level. I'm going to use that. I'm going to do that. Okay. So we're going to glue down our flower. Glue down our flower. And I just used some score tape because we got like 10 minutes left here to play. Okay. Now normally I would do a little smaller diamond than this, but it's what I got right now. But just to give you something simple, you know, use your scraps. You can make beautiful little gifts for Happy Mail, for parties, for yourself. Don't forget to treat yourself. Voila. Now, what I would do with this is totally hang a dangle that had some bling bling, like a. They have like the disco ball ones. I can hang that bead off of there and put a little lobster claw clasp at the top, and that is the cutest little thing. Okay, so what did we do today? We made
the Ultra Lemon Haze.
We made a hidden hinge, a hidden paper clip. We did this wraparound with ribbon, right? And then we did this wraparound with paper, right? We did this wraparound that I'm going to decorate in vintage and steampunk. And I was lucky to find a black paper clip. And then these are the ones that I did earlier to show you. That's a hidden hinge. You can put that in your planner or your journal. You can even put one in your Bible to remind you of your favorite scripture. Mine is Psalms 91. But lately the Lord's been having me meditate on Romans 8 and 28. Here's another one we did. And this one is just a slide on. So, that is what we have done. Oh gosh. Okay, let me move them over so you can see them all. They're all kind of out of the frame. Sorry about that. Still working out my ordeal here. Working from bed. But yep, I'm going to get back to my desk one day. One day soon. So I hope this helps you or gives you some ideas. I guess I can come over some more even. If you are catching the replay, be kind and leave some hearts behind. But all of these paper clips can be used for gifts, for your planner, for your journal. The wraparound ones, thanks for the hearts. The wraparound ones are great art pieces. A lot of us do swaps and stuff. And I'm always trying to figure out what to put in the goodie bag when I do a swap. Well, shoot, a couple of pretty paper clips and you're done. You ain't got to sell the farm, you know. I'm one of those people that does the swap and includes a little extra, like, especially like when you do memory decks ones. You know, the memory decks is so small, and you're like, I want to keep it to a plain envelope, so you can always make a paper clip to put in there with the memory decks card, and that won't put a whole lot of extra weight in your envelope. So yes, I hope you guys have had a great time. Got some good ideas. Use up your scraps, because that is what's going to save you. Paper clips, $1 at Dollar Tree. Get the large ones. Alright? I probably won't be back on LDCC until October, because I have some other things that need my attention. But I will be watching, and I hope you guys are having a great day. This is Shirlene with
.com.
a real store. Alright, bye for now, you guys. Have a blessed day. You want to come turn me off here?
I'd rather try.
We're still on. Don't talk nasty. It comes down from the top, remember?